serious noise, but not all planes are that loud.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. One group of pilots is using the power of nature to fly peacefully and quietly around Alabama. WBRC Chief Meteorologist J.P. Dice introduces us to the Central Alabama Soaring Association.
Just about every weekend, you'll find a group of unique pilots taking to the sky at the Sylacauga Airport. They're members of the Central Alabama Soaring Association, one of the Southeast's largest glider clubs.
A glider is a fully functional airplane or aircraft with all of the flight controls that are typical of a fixed-wing flight. The difference is that there's no engine.
So how in the world do they get in the air? And here's how it works. This is the tow plane. Usually it's a retired crop duster, and on the end of the tow plane is a rope. On the other end of that rope is the glider. Close.
That's good enough for us.
Once in the air, the glider breaks away. It can gain thousands of feet using rising air currents called thermals, much the same way a bird flies. Glider flying is all about the weather and being able to read the sky.
You have the opportunity to jump from cloud to cloud, and frankly, over the course of a couple of hours, you can fly several hundred miles.
The view is spectacular, and without the sound of an engine, it's incredibly peaceful.
Wow. Gliding is flying at its purest form. As a powered plane pilot for over 40 years, I have found that flying glider makes me a better powered pilot. As you well know, you really have to think ahead in the glider because you have limited options, such as no go-arounds. Better make the first one count.
One of the advantages of flying gliders is the economics. You can learn to fly a glider for a fraction of the cost of flying a powered airplane. Plus, you can solo a glider as early as age 14. And for these pilots, it's all about the fun of flying and sharing the passion with others.
Wow.
And they say the success is really based on, they get a lot of support from the airport there in Sylacauga and the city. And believe it or not, folks from all over the state go to Sylacauga to learn how to fly gliders.
Other states as well.
And I was over there, yes, in Mississippi. We had 3 Navy pilots from Meridian Naval Air Station getting their glider ratings.
And we should say you are a glider pilot now. You were in one of those planes this weekend, right?
I was, yes. I was flying one of those.
How do you get down? Like, what's the...
Gravity.
Well,
not quickly,
but I mean, you know, you just ride it out?
Well, it's all about energy management, and you have to manage that energy down to the ground.
Sounds tricky.
You have one chance to do that.
That's a fancy way of saying aim for the grass, I think, is what we're talking about.
Well, you know, the space...
And know where the grass is.
Yes, right.
The space shuttle was a big glider, and it got down successfully many times.
At a slightly higher
figure
speed,
it out.
right?
Yeah.
Speaking of speeds, Harvey now up to a Category 3, we think?
It will be Category 3, and that's going to be the first major hurricane to hit the United States since Wilma in 2005. Let's show you what's going on right now. All we have is a little ground